Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Thursday, August 22nd, 2019. I'm just going to shift this light a little bit. How are you doing? How's your day going? Too dark. One more. All right. Thanks for... You guys are so great. Thanks for checking in. I got a couple of new subscribers, and I just want to thank you so much for joining me on my little tiny YouTube channel. And my upcoming trip to the East Coast is really coming together, and we're working on possibly doing a little gathering in New York City and doing some energy work there. And also I'll be doing a workshop, I gotta write that description, up in upstate New York on the weekend of October 19th. So if anybody wants more information about that, please let me know. It's a beautiful spot outside of Ithaca with one of my most cherished soul sisters, Anaya Clock, and at Clockworks at her fantastic little sanctuary, I'm gonna call it. And then I'll be headed into North Carolina and driving my way back here by the end of November. So anyway, I got a bunch of stuff coming up, and I'll still be doing videos, but every day I just keep getting more and more excited about my travels and seeing you guys on this trip. So with that all being said, let's jump into the cards. So for today, the first card that's come up is this beautiful Empress card. Now, we've had this before. Now, the Empress card is different than the High Priestess. The High Priestess comes before this. And I do love that in the traditional tarot deck, there is the Fool that starts the journey, the Magician who makes the magic of the journey, and then we get the High Priestess and the Empress. So these are cards. This card, this card is an invitation for you to, I'm listening. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of other things I was going to say, but Spirit's saying, no, no, no. Okay, so this is an invitation for you to get out into some nature. And I know it's a Thursday, and some of you work on Thursdays, but spend some time out in nature and really do some connection time with the moon. Now, for those of you who are working on creating more abundance in your life, this energy on Thursday the 22nd is a great day to state your intentions to the moon in the darkness at night. You know, the magical of the divine feminine is always in the shadows. So look at how illuminated this tree is. And there are all kinds of gifts for you with this tree. And this is the request for you to be clear with what you want and where you want to be. Okay, because the other cards are going to make that a little bit clear. I'm like, well, that doesn't mean, but Spirit's saying, do it, move forward. Time is now. Go, go, go. It's very positive for you to keep moving forward in this new direction. I know so many of you are moving in a new direction where you want to be supporting yourself with your craft, with your artistic crafts, or with your music, or your writing, or whatever creative. It's all creative. I know some of you make medicine. That's also creation. Designers, do it. Just keep moving forward. There's a new element you want to add. Do it today. This is the best time to do it. So when I went to, you know what? I went to the Denis Linn deck, quite honestly, the Gateway deck, and she just kept, I was shuffling and shuffling and shuffling, and then 3 or 4 cards would fall out. And when I get an abundance of cards coming through like that, that means Spirit's muddled, like there's too much information and it's not clear. Shuffled again, shuffle, 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 cards flying out of my hands. And so I said, okay, Spirit. So I put that deck down and just randomly grabbed one of my other decks just sitting over here. And I pulled out the Energy Oracle, which is this deck. I think this deck is from Great Britain, Sandra Ann Taylor. I know I bought it in Great Britain. I bought it in Norwich. Didn't I buy it in Norwich? No, I bought it in London. Anyway, an amazing deck. Sometimes I don't really connect with the images, but I just want you to know what I'm using. So I get this card, number 31, and this is the door to value, right? Door to value. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? So of course I had to look it up and read, but simply looking at this, look at this card. I mean, I'm trying to do it without a glare for you. So this is, doors are opening, and look as you're opening these doors, like floodgates of money and coins and light, and this energy is coming through. And so this is Spirit saying, yeah, go for it. You got it. You're going to be supported. And I know with a lot of people, especially women, I want to say that the women in our DNA, we have carried this story of scarcity and fear of abundance because we used to have to depend on men, and men would beat us or get drunk or, you know, leave us stranded with children. Like, what a terrible way to live. So as women are coming into their power now, we carry in our DNA the fear of our ancestors and what they went through. It's in our DNA. We can't help it. We come from cells of other people. So you are carrying those fears and those anxieties and those desires and from your ancestors in your soul. So, I mean, in your cells. So it is up to you to acknowledge that, yeah, I have some scarcity. I have some fear around money. I have fear about taking a risk. But look at what happens when you do. Spirit's saying you are going to be completely supported. So pay attention to that. Sounds scary. Just try it. See what happens. You know I've said it here before, but one of my favorite quotes is that great love and great achievement requires great risk. And it is, I don't really think of it as risk. I think of it more as trust, and trusting that Spirit or God or the universe or whatever words you want to use to describe this divine power are supporting you. Spirit is supporting you. And so the invitation, truly an invitation, is for you to step into that energy and allow it to unfold. Have the courage to open that door, to allow yourself to receive this joy that's all around you, this abundant joy. This is not just financial. This is about receiving, look at all this light coming through, lightening our load, lightening our energy so that more joy can come through. So that's pretty darn powerful. So then I went to my Divine Action card deck, and I did get a clump of 3, but I know my cards, and when they come out in 3, it's like you need to hear all 3 of these things. So this was the first card, and I haven't seen this card in a long time. Accept abundance. Let's say you're hungry and someone offers you a sandwich and you're like, oh, no, I couldn't possibly. Like, that's bullshit. You're hungry. Eat the sandwich. Accept the abundance that's around you. And then I got, again, sit in a decision. So there's some big stuff going on. I know for myself, I'll tell you, I'll share you what my sitting in a decision is. Right now, I'm contemplating opening up my own little office or sharing an office space when I get back here to Santa Fe at the end of November, and that seems really scary to me. So I keep sitting in this decision, and it's really exciting when I just say, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then I feel all these possibilities coming through, and then new people show up. So it is having that courage to keep taking a step forward momentum. And then the last card with my 3 card, the trifecta we got from my deck, is you are safe. That's your mantra. You are safe. You are protected. And sometimes it merely is slowing it down so that we can accept what is happening right now and allowing the good stuff to come in. I know there's so much fear and anxiety and, excuse me, my allergies, but we have fear from, we're energetic beings. We feel that stuff that other people are putting out there. So remember where your strength is, and remember that you are the empress of this story. You are a divine being. You are God's most favorite child. So spend a little time in nature. Don't be afraid to allow the prosperity to flood in. And you got this. You are safe. All right, my dear, I love you so much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time.